inshallah. Okay, so we do the handouts. Bismillah. Okay. Bismillah. So this one. Okay, so okay. Bismillah. Okay. Someone's online. Okay. So we are about to start, inshallah. We are about to start. Just waiting on. Good. All right. Awesome. So good. I'm just going to. Okay. Awesome. So anyone that's on, inshallah, so we can mute the microphone, and we're going to commence, inshallah ta'ala. So we're going to do the. I'm going to share the screen, inshallah, so that, Bismillah, you can see the book. So the Iqra book, and then we'll start, inshallah. So let us open up, inshallah, here. Let us open up to page. So we did Alif till Kha, okay? So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Dal to Sad. But before that, it is extremely important. I noticed the book is not loading. Alhamdulillah. It's okay. So open up to page 8 and page 9. Page 8 and page 9 from the book, inshallah. And we would, Bismillah, page 8 and page 9. Okay, so we did Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha. In order to review, we'll go to page 11, okay? Page 11 has all the letters. So we'll do this first so that we can use page 11 as the main page that has all the letters, and then we'll get into the details with the names and the shapes and the sounds of the letter. So the reason why we're going over, there is a benefit of taking the letters, and sometimes I know that some of us already have studied the letters and the vowels and alhamdulillah and know how to read, but there is a benefit of in reviewing, which is you can polish up your writing, right? So you can use the time to practice the writing of the letters and making sure that you're going into the proper steps of writing the letters, from beginning to end. And another benefit is practicing the pronunciation, right? And then for those that are in the beginning stage, and this is the first time engaging with the Arabic language, then you go with the more basic of learning the names of the letters, right? Learning how to write them, and memorizing the names and the sound, and that's it, right? So there's, for every level, there is different approach that one can take, but there is some requirements, right? We need to put in some effort. So the first 7 letters, well, we're going to master it, master the sound, the name, and writing it, right? So the things. That's what we're working on with the letters now. And this is a good way to learn the methodology so that you can also use it to teach. And that's, so you think about it, it's not only I'm learning, it's I'm also learning because the teachers that taught me this were masters in the Arabic language. And right now, one of them is currently training teachers in Indonesia. So he goes over there teaching the teachers how to teach in the institutes. Okay, so these are like masters in the language, and they're masters in teaching the Arabic language to non-Arabic speaking. So that's their specialty. So this is why the institute was called Iqra, Mahad Iqra, Ta'aleem, teaching, Al-Lughat Al-Arabiyya, the Arabic language, لغير الناطقين بها, to those that are non-native speakers. Okay? So let us go through the letters, right? So we have the first 7 letters. Can Hassan tell me the first 7 letters? The names of them.
Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha.
Good. What are the sounds?
A, Ba,
Ta.
Ta, Tha, Ja, Ha, Kha.
Good. So those are the names and the sound, right? Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha. Remember Tha, the tongue on top, under the top teeth, some air coming out. Tha, Tha, Tha. So every letter has a sifa, has a characteristic, right? And that's one. For the Tha, Tha, Tha. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Tha. And then Jim, J, 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 Jim, J, J, J. It has to have that J sound. Jim, J, Jannah, Jamal, Jamal. You see how the J comes out? J, 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 J. That's the sound of Jim. Not just J, J, J. No, it's J, J. It's a little bit strong. J, J, Jamal, Jannah. What else? What other word? Jamal, 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 Jim, Jim, Jim. Jundi, Jundi. Jami', Jami'. Masjid, Jid. Masjid. You see how masjid is not it's not masjid, is masjid. Jid, masjid. Jamal, Jisr, Jisr. So these are words that we're going to learn later on. I'm just saying so you can see how the Jim sounds. Jundi, Jundi, Jamal, Jisr. That's with the 3 vowels. Ja, Ji, Ju. Jamal, Jundi, Jisr. See, using the 3 vowels. We're going to learn that after we finish the letters. So then we have, okay, so your name? Edith. Edith. Can you share with us the 7 first letters? It's okay. Today I'll be flexible. Okay? So try it.
Alif,
Good.
Ba, Ta, Tha,
Good.
Jain, Ha, Kha.
Good. MashaAllah. Excellent. Great. Great. I know it's special. Sister Sonia, can you please share with us?
Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Ha.
Good. MashaAllah. All right. So we're gonna move on, inshallah. We're gonna move on to the next one. All right. So here, if you see on the board, right, is dal. So dal, the letter dal, the way you write it, right? Dal, the way you write it is. I need to have the two markers. 1 second. Okay, this is one. So we have the letter dal begins from top to bottom, right? And from right to left. So here the letter dal is like this. So this is the line on the page. So it's like this, and then on the line. This is the letter dal. The letter dal, and the size could be similar to the back. It could be sometimes a little bit bigger, but it's not, so it's similar shape as well. So this is dal. Dal, so with the regular single pen, this is how it is, just on the line. Okay, so you start from here, 1, right, going down, and then 2 on the line, going this way. Dal, dal, dal is the name, right? Dal, I'm going to put two A's, because that's the name. Dal, dal, dal. The way you write the name in Arabic, so that you can get a little bit familiar with the word. Dal. So you see how it has an alif? You see it has a dal, it has an alif, and it has a lam. Dal, 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 that's the name. The sound of it is d, 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 d. If you take the letter dal, right? If you take the letter dal, I'm going to put 3 dals, just to give you an example of how the vowels function, right? So you have d, d, d. So you put up the vowel on top, da, da, da. You put the vowel on the bottom, di, di, da, di, do, da, di, do, da, di, do. Once we learn all the letters, we're going to get into all the letters with the vowels. So it's going to be fun. A, I, U, Ba, Bi, Bu, Ta, Ti, Tu, Tha, Thi, Tu, Ja, Ji, Ju, Ha, Hi, Hu, Kha, Hi, Hu. We're going to get into that. And then that's it. You're going to start seeing the letters in words, and you're gonna be able to start reading. That's a big step. That's how important are the vowels. And then the next step is you have long vowels, right? Ba, bi, bu, ta, ti, tu, ta, ti, tu. That's this. This alif is a long vowel. Dal, dal. You see, that's that. And the length of it is also measured. So you see my finger, the finger goes up, that's the length of this of this long vowel. Dal. Dal. That's the like. You can't say dal. That's too long. There is prolongation, like in the Quran, that's 6 letters. Like walad is 6 letters. Walad dallin. Walad dallin. Also, فإذا جاءت الصاخة فإذا جاءت الطامة الكبرى 6 letters. So that's in the Quran, right? But then the regular vowel, long vowel, is 1 raising of the finger. Kitab, a, I, U. Okay? So that's why knowing the sound is extremely important, so that when we go to the next stage of learning the vowels, you don't have to be struggling with what letter is this, because it throws you off. So this stage is extremely important. So for anybody that's attending the class, online, on-site, your homework is any content that we cover, you need to learn it. That's it. It's 14 session. The objective is we're gonna finish this book. There's no rush. We can add a class if needed, but we need to do our part. It's once a week. We need to review. We need to practice. We need to master, and the objective is to master this book, to master the content, to be able to understand the content. When I say هذا kitab, I understand this is a book. هذا جمل, this is a camel. هذا أنب, this is a rabbit. Right? الجمل كبير, the camel is big. You see, so you start understanding, inshallah, God willing. Alright? So dal. The next letter is dal. It's same shape. The only thing is that you add a dot, okay? So the dal, same shape. The only thing is that you add a dot, okay? Dal. The dal, you put your tongue, is like a D, but you put the tongue on top of the teeth, similar to the tha, similar. So you say, but it's more inclined to a D. Not like the tha is more inclined towards a T, TH. Tha. This is more TH. That. Thal. The tongue under the teeth here. Thal. And there's like a little vibration with air coming out. Thal. And that's, you have to consciously think about those descriptions. You know, it has a vibration, there's air coming out, it's close to the thal. You see that? Thal. So the difference is dal, thal. Like ذلك ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه ذلك هذا بصائر هذا ذال. So dhal is, the name is, we'll put it like this, even though in English there's no DH, right? But just because that's the way it sounds. And then that's it. And not because Daniel Hernandez, that's not what the DH is for. Alright? Dadidu, dadidu. With the vowels, dadidu. The sound by itself, dal, dal, Say it after me. Dal, 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 d, 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 dal, 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 th. Good. So the next letter. So can we say it? We're gonna take turns, okay? Go ahead, Hassan.
Dal, the,
Good. And the sound?
the,
Good. Edith? Dal,
Dal, and that.
dal, dal. Okay? Next, Sonia?
Dal,
Uh-huh.
dal.
Dal. Good. Okay. Now, this is extremely important because the next step is the next letter sometimes gets confused. These two letters get confused with the next two letters. And that's why it's important to know where is the letter situated on the line, right? Is it on the line? Is it in between the line? Is it under the line? So the line is extremely important. So I'm going to do the letter here just so that we can distinguish between both letters. And then we will separate. We will rewrite it again. So the next letter is Ra. 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 So the Ra starts on the line and the other part is under the line. Okay? So the Ra, so you see that's the difference. Dal is on the line. Ra is in between the line. Ra is in between the line. Ra. So the name is Ra. The name is Ra and the sound is R. The name is Ra and the sound is R. Okay? The next letter, so is Ra. The next letter is Z. So Z, again, same shape as the Ra, right? And it has a dot. Okay? So the difference between the Dal and the Ra. Okay, cool. So this the za is za, and the sound is z. The name is za, z. Ra, za. Ra, za. So the four letters that we just went through, dal, dal, Ra, za. So the Ra, you write it, you start from the line, from top, okay? And you go down, okay? And the za, the same way, and you go down, and then you do a dot. Okay, the Dal, on the other hand, you go on the line, and like an L. The Dal on the line, and a dot. That's the difference between both. So you have Dal, Dal, Ra, Za. Let's say them. Dal, repeat after me. Dal, 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 Ra, 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 Za, Za, Za. Good. So it's important to know because the next letter, so inshallah, can I erase this? We good? Okay. Just make sure you write the names in your book so that you can practice it. All right? Okay, so we're going to go to the next letters. So the next letter is Sin and Sheen. So in calligraphy, just as a bonus, right? Calligraphy, if you learn certain letters, you will learn a lot of the letters. Like for example, if you learn the Noon, with the Noon you learn the Sin, you learn the Sheen, you learn the Sad, you learn the Dad, you learn the Lam, you learn the Qaf. All of these letters, you need to know the Noon to get them. Alright? Because of the shape at the end. They have the Noon. For example, to learn the Waw, you learn the Ra. To do the Fa, you learn the Ba. So with the Ba, is the same shape as the Fa. Right? So that's in calligraphy they teach us that way. So that you practice one letter and you get a mastery of other letters as well. So the Sheen has also the Noon. The Noon is the end. So this is, I'm gonna give you an example. So this is the Noon, right? This is the Noon. Okay? This is the Noon. Alright? That's the Noon. I'm gonna show you different letters. So here we have, for example, Sin, the one that we're gonna learn now. See here, it has a Noon. And we have Sheen. It has a Noon, right? Then we have Lam. It has a Noon. And we have Qaf. It has a Noon. See how the same shape? So in calligraphy they teach this in order for you to get it right in the other letters. So now we go back to our letter. So we have the letter Sin, letter Sin, Sin, Sin. We could put Sin, Sin, Sin. So the letter Sin, you smile, okay? But remember, there's letters in Arabic that you're serious, and there's letters in Arabic that you smile. So the letters in, for example, Sin, let's say Alif, A, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, you smile. Dal, you smile. Ra, you're serious. Za, you smile. Za, Sin, you smile. Sheen, you smile. Okay? Sin, if you don't smile, then it doesn't come out right. Sin, Sin, Sin. Like when you say Bismillah. Bis is not Bismillah. Ba is light, so it's B. There's a kasra, B. Bismillah. Bismillahi. Bismillah. B. So the Sin has that sound. Sin. Bismus. You know the word mustaqim? Many times people, they eat it up. Right? Even in Salah. Sometimes people will read it like this. Ihdina sirat. See the word sirata. Sirata al-mustaqim. It's not mus. That's sad. It's mus. Mus is light. Mustaqim. See that? It's very good. Because of the Dhamma, some people confuse it. But it's mus. That has to be there.
Mustaqim. Because there's a sin, it's not a sad. Mustaqim. Sad. Sin. The next one, so sin, the way you write it is like this. Look, you start from right on the line, you do the first circle, the first U, right? Then you do the second one. The second one typically is a little bit bigger, right? So it's like a 3 line down, right? Or a W. And then you have the noon comes in right here. Starting from here, and it goes under the line, like this. Okay? So this is on the line, and this part is half and half. That's seen. Okay? Then you have the next letter. So I'm going to write it here. Seen. The next letter is Sheen. The next letter is Sheen. So Sheen has 3 dots. Same shape, but it has 3 dots. So this is Sheen. This one right here. So we are here. Sheen. Okay? So Sheen begins from here. So the first thing that you do is you begin from here, 1, right? You go like this, that's 1. And then this is 2. Then you go here from here, 2. And you go down, right? That's 2. And then you start from here. You go like this, that's 3. Seen. The next one, Sheen. Good. So now, let's take a look at the letters that we have done, and then we'll go to the Sad, because the Sad is a little bit harder. So this one, repeat after me. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Tha. Say it louder. Come on. Like if you drank coffee. I know coffee is the way we say it in the middle, in the Northeast. We say coffee. Because that's our dialect, and we can't change it. I go order in McDonald's, and they're like, "Excuse me," or I say, "Orange juice. Can I get some orange juice?" And they're like, "No, it's not orange. It's orange." I'm like, "Okay, sorry." So I feel like I'm in a different country, but it's okay. We adapt patiently. Okay, so Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin, Sheen. Good. So we're going to do the Sad onto Sad, and then we're going to try to put half of the song together. Okay, half of the nasheed together. All right? So, and you're going to be expected to learn it, inshallah. So that will come around. All right, so the next letter is Sad. This one you're serious. That's the difference between Seen and Sad. Because both in English, there's no equivalent. So you will say Seen, the sound of it is S, And sod, the sound of it is S. So you end up stuck, right? You need to know the proper, there's no other way of going around it. There's no English equivalent, so we gotta learn it in Arabic, okay? And we'll try to explain. So the sod is, this is the sod. So first you start from the middle, and you do like an I, right? So so this is, and this is on the line. So you start from here. You start from here, like this. Okay, so this is one, right? And then here you do the noon. This is the noon shape. Okay. So this is this letter. Let me erase this so we can see the letter first. This is sod. 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 Some find it difficult to distinguish between sod and sheen, right? So they will say, instead of wal as, they will say wal ash, right? And it's wal as, sod, 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 sod. So sod, the difference between seen, both of them, in English you will say this sounds S and S, but this is sod. In English it will be sad, but it's not sad, it's sod. Okay? And then this is seen. So the difference between the sounds, okay? Seen, you smile. Sod, you're serious. Seen, sod. But in sound, that's the difference. That's only in the sound. So, si, so. So, si, su. Sa, si, su. Sa, si, su. So, si, su. So you have to make sure it's serious. So, si, su. So, si, su. Sa, si, su. Mustaqim. So, si, su. Masjid. Not masjid. Masjid. As-sabr. Sabr. Not sabr. Sabr. Sadaqa. See how you, two of these letters are serious and one smile. Look at this. Sadaqa. 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 Right? The word sadaqa. Sadaqallah. Sadaqa. It's not sadaqa. No. It's sadaqa. See, that's how the importance of knowing which letters are serious and which ones are you smile. So sod. So sod, I'm going to write it here so that you can see how it looks, how you write it. So you start from the middle, okay, on the line. This part is straight, it's like a bat, like the bat, okay? So you do it like an, and don't make it like a circle, make it like an oval, okay? Kind of like an eye, okay? Like the right eye, okay? And then you do the noon, which is, you could say almost a little bit less than a half or half of the, on the line, over the line and below the line. Okay, that's the noon. So this is the letter Sod, like this. And then here, you go up. And then from here, you start. Okay? Sod, 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 sod. Say it. Sod, sod. Good. So inshallah, let us practice these 7 letters, and then we'll practice. Let's go to the 14. The 14 letters, okay? So we're going to. Okay. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin, Shin, Sad. Good. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin, Shin, Sad. Ready? Alif, Ba, Ta. Okay. Don't go ahead of me. Just slow down. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin, Shin, Sad. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin, Shin, Sad. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin, Shin, Sad. Even in the nasheed is like Islamic song. Even in the nasheed, you have to keep in mind everything that we mentioned. And you have to give each letter its full right. Okay? And there's no way around it. There's no, it's just a song, it's okay, we chop up the word, and no. You have to sound it. So Alif, the way you're sounding it is great. Let's do it one more time, inshallah. Alif, Ba, you do it, and I want to hear you. Let me just, go ahead. Good. Again. Mhm. Good. MashaAllah. Okay, great. So next, what I want you to do is learn these 14 letters, write them, write them, and I will send on Hangouts, I will send each letter and I'll draw it again, and just so that it can be supplementary, and it can help you practice. But by the end of the week, by next week, you should know these 14 letters, and then next week we will go a little bit faster, and we'll take, because we have a week, right? So we're gonna take the next 14 letters. We're gonna take all of them, okay? We're gonna take the next 14 letters, and we're gonna take it a little bit more intense, but you have a week to study it. So that means that next week, the homework would be, instead of learning 1 letter a day, you learn 2 letters. And that's not much. That's doable. Okay, that's 2 letters a day. That means that by the following week, you will have the complete Arabic alphabet, right? Then, if you practice good every day, it's not like, I'm gonna take 1 day of the week. No, That means that you're gonna come to class and you're not gonna be ready. And that happened to me. That happened to me when I would come to class and I would have daily 4-hour sessions. Okay? 4 hours, that means 4-hour information from the book. That means that the next day, I would have to know whatever content I got in those 4 hours. And if not, I would come to class and I studied, but not good enough. I didn't master whatever and then the teacher comes with new information. It was such a burden. It was dreadful. It was difficult to come and expect a new load of information and you didn't master the old information. So it's difficult, right? So what I want you to do is to really study every day a little bit, even if it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, just give that time. Give that time when you're drinking your cup of coffee or right after, just that attention. So when you come to class, you're ready, and then we can continue building upon that, right? And that's why it's doable once a week. Some people say, no, we need more days. You need, 2 or 3 days, every other day, or no, it can be done. It can be done. But the thing is, whatever content we give you, then you try to master that so that we can move forward and we will get somewhere. We will finish, we will achieve our goal, our objective, and we will continue building upon it. You will see, wow, I just was learning the letters, now I can read words. And that's, for us, that's a big achievement, right? To learn a new language, to learn and to understand, right? To understand. So that's significant. So, do we have any questions? Yes.
Can you say that one more time?
Sure. Yes. So remember that you have, I sent the website for the mosque, that picisgh.org/Iqra is on the Hangouts. And on that, do you have the Hangouts? Okay, so we need to add you on the Hangouts. Okay, so that you can get any notification, anything that I send, you will get it. So before you go, I would, when I conclude the YouTube, so there on that website, I'll write for you the website so that you can get it. So it's picisgh.org/Iqra. IQRA. There, you have the whole course recorded in audio for, I believe, 12 sessions. I did this 4 years and a half ago, and it's there in audio. So you can listen to the alphabet there, and there's a lot of content. So I'm going to say the letters again for you, the first 14 letters as a review, okay? You want me to say it
No,
slowly?
Just the ones that we learned, because right after the raw, I hear myself sound different than when they pronounce it.
Okay, so we did dal, that's the first one that we did, dal, and then dhal, then ra, and then za, then sin, and then the next one, sheen, and the last one, sod. Is it good?
Yes.
Okay. Say it. Let's work on it. Tell me the letters. Dal,
Dal, ra, za, sin, sheen, and sod.
Sod. Good. Sod.
Sod.
Excellent. Alhamdulillah. So we're done for today. I hope that and next, for those that are, I'm gonna stop sharing and Hangouts. For those that are online, okay, next time, I want to include you as well. So whenever you have a question or you want a repetition, you can put the microphone on and we can assist you as well, inshallah. All right, so I'm hanging up this and we'll stop this.